Everyone, welcome to another episode of Independent Artists Unite Song Series. Today, a longtime friend of the show, Guy Feen.
Good to see you, Scott.
Welcome, dude. You know, because I heard someone say Guy Feen. That's the proper, is that proper?
I pronounce it Defayan,
Oh,
but
Defan. Okay, sorry.
like I said, I'm not here to police anyone's pronunciation of the band name. Say it how you like. It's all good.
Yeah, but I want to get it right. But anyway, we're here to discuss your just like totally awesome EP that just came out, A Night at the Golden Nugget. I've listened to this thing so many times. It's so good, man.
Thank you.
I mean, I initially I said, I know I said it in a comment somewhere that To Absent Friends was my favorite, um, which is like kind of like your closest thing to a ballad so far, right?
Yeah, yeah. I just wanted to have that was like the last song written too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was the last one I put up there. I every single there's only one song. Okay, let's go back. I always planned to do this EP. I always
Mm.
wanted to do this particular thing, title and everything. And I had all the songs written up until like September, October, and then I rewrote all the music.
Ah,
And so I
interesting.
like so everything like only one song survived, and that's the second to last song fits. Uh,
Okay.
but everything else, I found something better.
That's also a great one, Fitz, and some people's favorite too. I've seen comments.
There's something for everyone on this one.
Yeah, but it's interesting with Absent Friends that I guess maybe it's is it You've Been Warned too that's got like a synth bass in
Yeah,
Absent Friends, which is I don't maybe I'm just not forgetting, but it feels like there's more synth bass on this than in previous songs.
it worked better. Certain things work better live, some things work better recorded, and these songs needed synth bass on them more than they need regular bass.
Yeah.
And I just went with that. Like the synth bass on You've Been Warned, that was the way the riff was. That's the way it sounded, and I didn't want to like mess with that. That was the distortion was kind of accidental. I put it through a bus, and that bus was way distorted, and so I said, no, but that sounds great.
Isn't that fun when you're putting something together and something just happens and you're like, what the fuck? Wait, that's awesome.
Yeah. I'm like arguing with that. Like it was already going to be like mostly synth bass anyway, but just the addition of just like heavily distorted synth bass, I just like played that up.
Chef's kiss.
Thank you.
Um, but and it has this EP has one of my favorite openings of all time. Oh fuck my life.
Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you. I couldn't think of another I was actually writing lyrics and I couldn't everything else was written, but I didn't know how to start this and I was like fuck. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that's it. You're not you're gonna make this work. You're gonna and it did work
Yeah.
because the character in that song is just at the end of a rope. Everything sucks, and she does not like the fact that her boyfriend didn't fill the tank with gas, and she has to walk 3 miles to work. And then like everything sucks for her. So
Well, let's get into the story of it because it's another thing I love about your stuff is there's always a storyline. So for people that aren't familiar with this one, set this up and tell us how the story, what the through line is through all the songs.
okay, where we last left off at the Golden West, the pioneer he decides he's gonna like forget this. He's gonna go and head out to California, but uh, um, so he goes somewhere else. He goes off screen. But then we have this sort of side quest, A Night at the Golden Nugget, and it's told mostly through the point of view of three employees, Willa, Linda, and Flo. Now you're saying like, why'd you use those names? Well, I one of
Mel's
the girls,
Diner.
nope,
No.
nope. I was thinking about that. I was gonna make the actually Das Rheingold by Richard Wagner.
Oh,
First,
wow.
it's that basically I had this idea of retelling that story with some other anecdotes that I've learned, but just like I wanted to have this guy be an asshole and have him be told no by three people who worked at the casino, and they were like, "There's the wine maidens are Welgunda, uh, Wogelinda, and Flosshilda."
It's
And
it's I should know that because I was in Das Rheingold at the Metropolitan Opera probably
no
t
kidding.
10 times or something. Yeah.
Oh wow, I'm jealous. I've only ever seen like the streams of the Ring cycle on my TV, mostly because
Actually,
I don't have.
a quick tangential story. I don't know if you know the singer James Morris, but he's he was a famous bass. I don't know if he's still singing, but he played Wotan,
Oh, I think I know
And
what you're talking about.
oh, did I tell you that? Yeah, but we were
Oh,
in a
I think I know him. Yeah.
oh yeah,
Uh,
and
Heavy
we
set
were.
dude.
I'm sorry.
Heavy set dude.
He's not that heavy set. He's very tall though. He's an
Okay.
imposing presence. And we were in the basement of the Met. There's all these rehearsal halls, of course, and and in the middle of rehearsal, his phone goes off, and his ringer is the Flight of the Valkyries. It was just like a classic moment. But go ahead, back to the story.
Okay. So basically, these three people are going to tell this guy. We're going to find out that the Pioneer is, not just making bad decisions, but is a bad person.
Hmm.
So I wanted to have that there. And why the golden nugget in particular? Well, because if you're gonna have tell Das Rheingold, you got to have that imagery of the
The
big
gold, there
gold
you go.
nugget. So,
Ah.
which they have there. They have that big hand of faith nugget there. And so I figured that was the perfect place to put it because let me tell you, I like the golden nugget. I've never stayed at the golden nugget, but I like the golden nugget. I usually stay around Caesar's Palace at the Cosmopolitan, but I do like the golden nugget. But
And we should tell this is coming from that you've actually lived in Las Vegas, lived and worked
oh
in Las
yeah,
Vegas.
I've
So
I've
this is
actually had to
legit.
walk many miles to work, more than 3 miles to work because I couldn't get my car was broken down or the bus wouldn't show up for an hour.
Yeah. It's just not cool to walk through Las Vegas. Like,
It is not. It's like it sucks in the tourist areas and in the non-tourist areas, it's even worse. And I don't know if you know this, but if you're in like the driest climate, when you sweat a lot, it doesn't like soak your clothes. It just evaporates and you're left with just a film of salt all over you. And yeah, you get to work and you're like, I'm ready to do my 8 hours. Like, no, you gotta wash your face. And so, yeah.
I gotta send you a picture because I probably told you before that I got one of the times I got married was in Las Vegas.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I
where'd you
didn't tell you
get
that. Yeah, we stayed at Excalibur,
Oh, that's the
which
place to do it.
actually
Yeah.
has jousting in the basement.
Yeah. No, that's a great place. Back in the day it was no, I understand that. I actually had a couple of friends of mine who actually got married there, more than a couple of
Oh
couples.
yeah, but we didn't get married at Excalibur though, because we wanted to get married at the Graceland Wedding Chapel, where you can choose between Fat Elvis or Thin Elvis to do the ceremony.
Okay. Who'd you
Yeah,
choose?
so Fat Elvis.
Naturally.
Um, and yeah, but also at that point in my life, I like had to wear a tight leather top and tight black leather pants and boots. So
Mhm.
you know what an inappropriate outfit that is for Las Vegas.
It's not good. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. You want something that breathes more. Yes.
Although inside the air conditioning is like really intense
Oh yeah.
in the
No,
casinos. Yeah.
even in that's one of the saving graces. I lived in a bad part of town, but the air conditioning was always on point where I lived.
You need that.
It was it was just a window shaker unit, but it worked so beautifully, and it was ice cold in my place. So good on my good on my
Landlord.
landlady for that. Yeah,
Yeah.
she actually told me a lot of stories. Some of the stories that she told me about, I heard through her because she would tell me about because she was a cocktail server in Las Vegas in the 50s and 60s. So she had all these stories to tell me about things and um, probably tall tales, but you listen and she was an interesting lady.
We we ate also. We ate a huge brunch at. There was something about the brunch at Circus Circus. I don't know if
Oh,
they gave you a free brunch
I have never
or
been
what
there for.
else, or maybe it was inexpensive. Yeah, yeah. All right, but back to the story.
Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah. So anyway, it's very straightforward story. I wanted to have something with other characters because I've had this fantasy world because we have this multi-level marketing thing there, and it's people terraforming their own reality and
Mm.
forcing it on others. But reality, actual reality, has to show in there somewhere. So I wanted to bring in these three point of view characters so you could actually get like, yeah, people in Las Vegas, they live real lives, they got real problems, and maybe don't it has to get in somewhere. You have some sort of baseline for relatability, and I wanted to have that be the start of it. And
And are any of these based on real people that you knew from your time in Las
yeah,
Vegas?
yeah. I mean, obviously, Linda was partially based on my landlady from Vegas. So, she been there a long time, and she definitely had her opinions on things. She had a lot of rules for what you could and could not do in the guest house behind her house. And it's like I was only there to just hang to like sleep. So it didn't matter to me anyway. But she definitely had her rules. And for the price she was paying for rent, I was willing to go and accept those rules. And yeah. And what else happened? Willa, that was just I wanted to have just somebody there who had to go walk to work and was in a bad relationship. That's a lot of people I know.
Mm.
So that's that. And
Do
I know
do you think there's more bad relationships in Las Vegas
I don't
than other
know.
places?
I've seen bad relationships everywhere.
Yeah.
But there's the amount of people I've seen in Vegas who just have like just living their regular lives, uh, and don't deal with the touristy area is it's a lot. It's a lot. Like I knew too many people who like it was just an impediment to them getting across town.
Ah,
And so good on them. And as for Willa having a magician boyfriend instead of someone else, I that was actually me thinking like who could it be? Like, well, it'd be too on the nose if I said it was a musician. But I thought like let me do something petty. And I thought who do musicians look down on? And I said magicians. And
I have to say when I hear that line, is it you're an out of work magician? Is that what it is? Or unemployed?
Larry is a reason you're an unemployed magician.
There's a reason you're unemployed magician. Yeah. I don't know why when I heard that line, I was like, is he talking to me?
Yeah, well, I didn't want to like be I wanted to just like do something petty. Magicians, you're fine. Don't come after me. I'm just having a good fun. You probably
It's a tough
make people
life. It's a
yeah, no,
tough
let me tell you
life.
something. Then birthday parties that you do, kids love you. But I think my favorite magician I've seen on YouTube, just as an aside, there was this dude who's like just doing like I don't know, it was like a birthday party for or like a bachelorette party, but
Mm.
he just like was sitting there and he just like reaches into himself and pulls out two doves like that and goes magic. That was his magic word, was magic.
Wow,
Just
nice.
not even like just like with complete disdain for his audience, just going magic. And I was like, "That's great. I appreciate that. That
I mean,
was
it was like a sarcastic magic.
he had like an axe to grind with the audience. Like he didn't want to say ta-da. He was like, "Oh, you want some magic? Here's some magic." Like two doves. Where'd they
Back
come from? Where's
back
that?
to
Because it was
that.
two doves.
Yeah. back to oh fuck my life.
Yes. I mean, she is living in the east side of Vegas with a unemployed magician. So, yeah, that's all that is makes fuck my life sound very relatable because everyone has that. You had that.
Yeah,
I've
well,
had.
I love that. That's what it's just a great way to open the EP because right away you got everyone relates to that.
But the real thing is like I don't know. I hope I sold it because I was like going like this could go bad really easily. So I was like hopefully I had to go and like say it with
No,
the
it was so great because you were like crooning it,
yeah.
and like stretching it out too. It was just like it was actually I didn't know what you were saying until I saw the lyrics and I was like, that's so awesome.
Well, you see there that I did it properly then. Yeah, no, this whole thing is basically my trying to do like a Vegas show. Like if I what if I had my own Vegas show and like not the big
Oh
room, but
yeah,
like
really?
a small
Okay, yeah.
room. Like how would I do that? What would be my Sammy Davis Jr. live Sounds of 66 album be? And I felt like, well, this EP, I just wanted to have like it be 5 songs, keep it short, keep it keep the momentum going, and let it end before it becomes onerous on my listeners.
Yeah, but I mean, I think I just love your singing on this. I love the melodies. They're just like so great. And you're, digging into like your lower register, like put your hands down, down, down.
Oh yeah.
It's just so good.
Thank you. That song was completed first because like and I put that out first because I was like I was way behind on making this. So something had to get out there. So I'm like, okay, just preview the EP, now finish the EP.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I'm glad that one was I as soon as I like came up with that opening line was that. And I just had to go and prepare that. That was written in
It's
November.
oh yeah. It's interesting that you said it's like kind of a Vegas show, or what would I do if I was like crooning Sammy Davis Jr. or something, because it's also like, well, I've been saying to this, I've been saying this to you for a while that with every release you have, I can hear like more confidence and more swagger in your delivery of your vocals,
Thank you.
and this one just sounds so confident, and you're just like letting it rip, which is like really satisfying to hear.
Oh yeah, you can't I couldn't do this without like getting myself in a zone where I'm like going for it because none of these songs, except for me, I had to keep it back with 3 miles because that's that's I I croon that slowly, but it's over like energetic music, so I had to go and keep that
Balanced and
that was the balance, but
yeah.
everything else,
Well,
yeah.
also in Fitz, you're like singing higher than I've heard you before.
Oh, the song called for that.
Yeah, the chorus is just like soaring on that one. But
Yeah, no,
it's
there's no
great
way
to
I
hear
could
you
sing
singing
that in a
out
lower
there.
register. That had to be the way it is, and that was easy. That actually the vocal recording for that one, 3 4 takes tops. I think I did
Really?
time on the backup vocals getting that right, just because I just getting the timing right on that because I just want to make it sound back up my own self properly. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was easy. Yeah, and it's two and a half
Okay.
minutes. Boom, done. Yeah, the
Yeah.
intro where I'm singing low, it actually took longer. Yeah. But yeah, that was a great song. I was glad I could do that. And I gave that to the guys who do the live show and I'm like, I don't think you need me to help you out with anything on this song. Like, no, this is pretty straightforward. So I just wanted to have one good straightforward rock song on there. I figure I earned it.
Have you played that? Have you guys played that one live yet?
No, we will be doing that at the next show.
Okay.
There's
That's
a few of the
that must
songs
be
on
so
this.
fun to do. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's it's gonna be great. Um, Megabucks. That's
I
that's
love
my
that one
Come
too.
Fly With Me. I actually based sort of on the Frank Sinatra Center Come Fly With Me, but how would this guy do it? And that's the way I did it. And so I was like, Yeah, Megabucks. That was also written in November, and it replaced another song of the same title, which was not as good. So there's at least four songs that there's four songs I've abandoned and found better songs. And yeah, I think it was better for it. Kids, the one lesson you gotta learn is you can abandon a song if it's not working, come back to it. Riffs are
Yeah.
you can always find a new riff. You can always find a new riff. Look,
That just happened to me recently where I put some music together. I almost gave it to someone else, you know. I almost was asking James K. Ultra if he wanted the song because I put together music and I felt like, this is really good, and I couldn't come up with a fucking thing. It's like unusual for me. Usually I'm like, oh yeah, how about da, 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 da. But yeah, and that's exactly what I did though. I just put it away for a few days, and then I just like walked around listening to it, you know, and
mhm.
uh, and then something come. But I wanted to mention with Frank Sinatra and Sammy Davis Jr. I don't know if you uh, knew about this. Of course, both of them spent a lot of time in Las Vegas, but at that time, Sammy Davis Jr. wasn't even allowed in some of the places
Yeah,
that Frank
that's correct.
Sinatra and the rest of the Rat Pack. And Frank Sinatra always went to bat with him. That's
No,
he's with us. That's the end of that, you know, which is pretty
no,
cool.
that is true. If you go to North Vegas, you can still go. I think it's on Bonanza. Vegas people, please correct me. I think it was like at least in the 90s when I was out there. I think the old Moulin Rouge building was still there, but that was like one of the legendary spots where that was actually black owned, and it was very short lived. I think the city closed it down for some reason that didn't seem made up at all. But yeah, you look into Moulin Rouge, Las Vegas. That's an interesting story. I'm not going to do it justice, so I'm not going to.
Have you ever? Because one day there was, I think it was like something on Instagram that was like it was a Sammy Davis Jr. Live performance that was so over the top with the drama and you know everything he does. And then I went to YouTube and I went down a total Sammy Davis Jr.
Oh, have you?
a spiral, and I just watched thing after thing after thing, and it's oh my God.
Did you hear him
Like,
cover the Hawaii Five-O theme?
no, actually,
Oh,
now see, now you're sending me back.
yeah, I'm sending you back. That look for he also did he had this I am completely convinced that in the 70s, Sammy Davis Jr. just was in his living room watching TV, doing cocaine and making a set list because he did like My Mother the Car theme. It's recorded. There's YA50 theme, and you say there's no lyrics to that. Like that's right, there's no lyrics, but he sings lyrics to it. There's Chico and the Man. He does the Chico and the Man theme a lot. There's the theme to Shaft. Have you ever heard him do the theme to Shaft?
I don't think so. But he does
Oh,
he does the theme to oh, what was that with
Willy Wonka, Candyman.
oh, Candyman, yeah, but no, this is no, Beretta.
Yeah, he does the
And
Beretta theme.
keep
Oh,
your
yeah.
eye
He does so good on
on the
that.
shadow.
There are so many cool Sammy Davis Jr. like going nuts stories. Here's something you might not know. Did you know that you probably know that Sammy Davis Jr. had sex parties, right? Did you know that Donald Rumsfeld used to go to them?
Wow.
Donald Rumsfeld was a big friend of Sammy Davis Jr. and big into hanging out at Sammy Davis Jr.'s sex parties. This
Wow.
is documented. I have like this book called what was it? Deconstructing Sammy, and they talked all about Altv's like dealing with the death and going through bankruptcy and getting back out of that. And uh, Donald Rumsfeld always came to visit Altv's after Sammy died, and that was so of all things I can say bad about him, he was very good to Altv's after Sammy's passing. But yeah,
It was also crazy because I don't know how long he was married to her, but he was, or was he married to Kim Novak? Or am I making that up? He was married to a white woman. That
Yeah,
also
no, I know
caused
you're
them
talking
all kinds
about.
of grief. Yeah,
Oh,
they totally got
I know you're talking about. I
ostracized.
thought
Yeah.
that Brit something, not Brit Eklund, not no, I can't remember, but she was. I know
Mm,
you're talking about. I'm spacing on the name.
yeah.
I'm having a senior moment right now.
But I think, I mean, the two that stick in my mind of his live performance is his version of Send in the Clowns, which is like so incredibly dramatic. I don't even know how he kept a straight face. And like you said, the Candyman, which is
Yeah.
his
No,
signature. So,
he made songs that I can't stand palatable. I like him. I always had great respect for him. I have like tons of Sammy Davis Jr. in my collection. I love him. One of my favorite records is The Sounds of 66. It's available on Spotify, and he just goes nuts in the Copa room of the Sands in 1966. Does all sorts of cool songs like Come Back to Me, well, yeah, I was going. There's a lot of songs. I can go give it like a
and
crack
two,
list.
he must have been like 5'3" or 5'4" or something. I
Something
don't
like
know
that.
how tall.
Yeah.
And he must have weighed like 75 pounds. He was just like such a tiny thing. So it's quite incredible that he was such a force of nature.
Yeah. No, I have nothing but respect and love and admiration for Sammy Davis Jr. And I think I did a bunch of like. He's actually influenced him and Frank Sinatra have influenced my singing a lot because every now and then you'll hear these flourishes that like, why are you doing that? Like, I'm sorry, I just listen to crooners all the time. Say and
And
so
guilty. Yeah.
yeah, I'll just do it like yeah. There's always a Vegas flair to that. So to
Yeah. Well,
what I
I
like
always
from
like that too because I was like, I mean, there are songs that I really like where, the guitar, the bass, the synthesizer, and the vocals are all doing the same thing. That's a certain thing.
right.
And it's cool sometimes too, but I always like idolize when singers just like take off from the music and go on a crazy ride.
Oh yeah. No, I appreciate Las Vegas a lot, especially what it's done for my because it helped. It's another one of those melting pots. It's the dark mirror of of New Orleans. It's also a melting pot of music, but it's like that's where a lot of things came out of that, but a lot of things gotten stewed up there and made its own style in Vegas. And it's well known what they did. There's a Vegas sound when you get like that big room sound,
Mm.
and you can't deny that, like it or hate it. But I love it. Like also on my favorite records, Tom Jones Live Caesar's Palace. I don't know if you've ever heard that one, but oh my God, that's my favorite live album of all time.
Actually, I just heard a story from Tom Jones. He was on some talk show where he was talking about that he was buddies with Elvis Presley, and they always caught each other's show. Like Elvis always caught Tom Jones' uh, show, which I thought was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, no, that's I heard that too. Also, another person who Wayne Newton. I can't forget about him. I saw him while as I was in Vegas. Becky took me to go see him. It was a 200 seat room, and he had a three-man band, and he tore it up. If you
Wow.
He's still alive, he's in his 80s. He can still put on an amazing show. If you're in Vegas and you're thinking like, well, I don't know if I want to see Wayne Newton, is he any good? Yes, he is still good. He's still putting on a great show, playing a bunch of different instruments, and he's good with the crowd. Yeah, I can't say I have tons of respect for that man, Wayne Newton. Gives that man some respect. Pay the $200 to go see Wayne Newton.
No, well, back to the story. Does the story wrap up in some way, or is it to be
Oh yeah.
continued?
So basically, the 5 cent version of again. Um, these two servers, well, two servers and one bartender deal with the Pioneer harassing them, hitting on them, and they don't like that. Uh, the Pioneer actually does win a multi-million dollar jackpot. So the third person he hits on, she says, absolutely not. Like your money has not really made you more attractive. This is not good. I'm not, I don't, this has nothing to do with me. Goodbye. So then he goes back upstairs to his comp suite and he sees a lot and he decides he's going to go back to the convention. because he wants some answers, and he thinks he's somebody now because he's won all this money, and he's gonna learn a hard lesson, I guess. But this is the end of his main story. He'll come back in the end, but this ties up that the pioneer part of it until the finale.
Okay.
He'll be spoken of, but it's not going to be he's not going to have a huge role until the end.
Money is an incredible mood changer, though. I know for me, if I like, which is often have no money, and then I get a bunch of money, it's like, I mean, I understand where he's coming from because suddenly I'm like, yeah, yeah, man, I'm on fire.
Right. But at the same time, you're always you, and you can't escape that. And some
I'm
people
still I'm still discovering who that person is.
we all are. We all are. I'm I'll figure it out someday myself. But yeah, no, I just wanted to have this be like a self-contained story with connections to the main storyline that I have, but have it be just an excuse to branch out and do different things. Have a small story, do some just tell some bits that I have not been able to talk about yet because the main storyline is so fanciful and not tethered to our reality that we deal with every day. It's with a cult multi-level marketing group. So we're going to have to get back to that, but there's going to be some more tethers to reality in the next half of things as well.
And if
So,
people want to go back and catch the start of the story, it's the Pioneer and the Golden West. Is it just those two, or am I
oh
missing?
no, it's there's the check out the useful playlist on our Spotify page.
Oh
There's
yeah, that's
10
important. Yeah.
songs there, and they are in story order at the time, but things are going to be slide into in between some of those things. And
Oh,
I
I'm
had
so excited to know that because I'm gonna go hit that playlist right
yeah,
now.
it it's been slow going because I've had a lot of stops this past year, just a lot of life getting in the way of things. But we're going
Yeah,
full.
you said that to me, and I thought, yeah, because there was a while where we didn't get uh, any new stuff from you, and
Oh yeah, because it's
but now there's like this whole new EP. So
oh yeah, no, and no, I was always working on stuff. I just didn't have time to go and do the lyrics
right,
properly,
okay,
record
record it and
properly,
everything. Yeah.
and I'm glad I didn't have that time because the songs I did write for this EP, the original bunch of songs besides Fits, uh were not as good. It didn't chug along at the good clip. It was a little over long, and I'm glad that I came up with these other songs. It was because these flow
Yeah.
better.
Well, I just want to congratulate you again on it because
Thank you.
it is such a like wonderful, cohesive, you know, catchy, but just down and dirty, great riffs and stuff
Oh
too.
yeah.
And also, I'm a fan of your cat. I just want to.
Oh well, I'm trying to get her over here right now. See if she wants
And
to.
what's her name?
Vesper Lind.
Vespa.
Treats.
That's right. How could I forget that?
Hold
Um,
on. See if she wants to go.
does she accompany you in the studio, or does she get
Oh, she
shut
sits
out?
outside the vocal booth and tells me that this is now is not the time for that.
Claw up or claw down?
Oh, here she is. I got you, buddy. I got you. Miss
No.
Lind, how you doing, buddy? Would you like a candy?
Oh yeah, I saw you feed her candies. Yeah, that looked good to me.
There you go. Here, have another candy or two. There you go.
I want to get to the point in life where someone's feeding me a treat by hand. I think that's everybody needs that.
I have not had that done, I don't think. I have not. I mean, aside from at a restaurant where like we'd like a fork full of this, like, yeah, that's great. That aside from that, that's about as close as it's gotten.
Actually, I think I had that when I was in Vegas, but the treat was like three ecstasy pills, which is
That
different.
that sounds even better. Honestly, I can
But
feel the cotton
we're
mouth from here. You gotta have a
We're
bunch of
gonna
balls.
run out of time here. I can't believe it. The time flies. But let me ask you real quick. Do you use
Mm.
the same guitar on everything?
Yes.
What kind of guitar is it?
Oh yeah. Here, well, hold up a second. It is an Epiphone SG, and it looks a lot like
Ah,
this.
nice.
And it is not in tune because I have not tuned it in a I have not played it in a couple days, but
Why
it's this
should you?
one. Um, there's another guitar I've used for like some of the earlier stuff, but I have to get the other one, which is another Epiphone SG. You get that fixed. Some of the frets have been worn down because I bought it in 1991,
Oh,
and
that's seen some action.
no, not 1991, 1990. I bought it in 1990, and so yeah, just some frets are worn down. I was gonna get that fixed, but yeah, I paid $150 for that one at Guitar Center.
Wow. Quick cautionary tale. I used to have back in the day, I had a Les Paul Special, which was my
Ooh,
go-to, and then I had a a red Gibson Flying V, and then I had a Martin 12 string that I put a mic in as well,
right
and
on.
I sold them all for drugs. Cautionary tale, folks.
I sold one guitar for drugs. It was a BC Rich Warlock. I think I'm better off without it.
Oh, and I had a Fender P bass too, and a Fender. I mean, no, it was a what was it? An Ampeg cabinet, like one of the really big ones for the
Oh,
bass. And then I also had like a Fender Crossroads. It was called a little like kind of blues amp. Yeah, but this there was a guy in New York. There was a classified thing. I'll come and buy everything. So he came and took everything I had and gave me. Oh shit, we're gonna get cut off.
all right.
It's
Well,
so nice to hang out with you, man.
it's all good
And
talking to you.
congrats on the EP.
Thank you.
And everybody go listen to that playlist so you get everything in order. I'm gonna do the same myself.
All right.
And well, I'll see you next time you release something. You're our most frequent guest, which I love.
I appreciate being on here. Thank you so much, Scott.
Talk to you soon.